Hi, welcome to James Miller Lifeology, where you will learn to simplify and transform your life. My name is James Miller. I'm a licensed psychotherapist and a composer. In this episode, I wanted to speak with you about your sleep hygiene. And of course, this episode is not meant to treat or diagnose anyone who struggles with sleep, and that's something you should speak with your licensed primary care physician about. But I wanted to maybe bring up some things that you may be doing without realizing it that's causing you to struggle with sleep. For example, did you know that your phone or your iPad or your computer, that actually acts as a mini sun? What I mean by that is the light, the LED or LCD light, stimulates a chemical in our brain which is actually used to help us wake up. So for example, and we'll get to this in a minute, but it's important to have sunlight come into the room because what that does is it goes through the eyelids, which then causes us to wake up out of our sleep cycle. So if we're trying to go to sleep and we're looking at something that stimulates those chemicals in our brain, well, it's counterproductive. So we don't realize that. So anytime we use our external senses when we try and sleep, it actually causes us to wake up. We talked a few episodes back about using your external senses to stop those thoughts that go over and over and over again. And that works really well, but when you use your senses, when you're trying to be internal and try and fall asleep, it's counterproductive. So if you're watching TV, of course that TV is going to, that light is going to stimulate that chemical in your brain. It tells you to wake up, but you're also using your sense of hearing. So you're using two senses right there. And so when you do that, you're going to focus on that and not being inward and listening to your breathing, listening to what your body's doing to help you kind of unwind and uncurl all that stress so that you actually can fall asleep. Same type of thing if you're reading. There's absolutely nothing wrong with reading, but if you're reading from an LED light, either your phone, your computer, your iPad, or any type of tablet, then that is going to be counterproductive. So if you're going to read the old-fashioned way and grab a book. The other thing I often tell people to do is take a shower before you go to bed. So the proactive stance of using your sense of touch before you go to sleep, when you shower, it takes everything off of your body, allows your body to feel refreshed, all your pores are cleaned out from all the sweat throughout the day, and it allows you to be in a much more meditative, restful state. So the other thing, on the back side of that, is often people say, well, James, I don't like to have my drapes open, or because the street light or the sunlight, I don't like for it to come through. And I get that. But the problem is if we don't have sunlight, or even if it's in the dawn, because there is a little bit of light that are we may not be able to be consciously aware of it, but we are subconsciously aware of it. And that's at the dawn, that's what actually causes us to wake up. So that's the sun, the real sun, goes through our eyelids, which stimulates a neurotransmitter, which then has us come out of our sleep cycle. And so it's important to have some sunlight come in the morning, because that is what's going to help you wake up, as opposed to waking up with your alarm. When you wake up with your alarm, it's such a loud noise, once again, your sense of hearing, that it snaps you out of it and causes you to go into fight or flight mode. And that's why many people kind of wake up with very stressed out or kind of annoyed or kind of angry, and that's kind of how their day starts. So the best way to wake up is to have some sunlight come through your window, and that will then help you come out of your sleep pattern much more quickly and much more effectively, and you'll have a better day. So to recap all this, when you go to sleep, make sure you don't have any LED lights around you. If you're going to read, then read the old-fashioned way. It's probably not the best idea to watch any type of TV or any type of electronics, as that overstimulates the brain and overstimulates too many of your senses. Take a shower before you go to bed, and then when you wake up, make sure you have some sunlight coming in through your bedroom, and that's going to help you have a better day. So hope you have a wonderful day, and I look forward to talking to you soon. Bye-bye.